beautiful. Welcome back. Today's segment, we're going to talk about famous celebrities, different people that I have designed for throughout my life. We're only going to talk about a couple of them. You're going to love to know who. So stay tuned. We're going to have fun together. So grab your little lemonade or your coffee, sit down, relax, babe, and let's gossip. Okay, guys, welcome back. So this is what we're going to talk about. Some fun people that I have met. So one is the twins, like I have, Ashley and Kate Olsen. So I'll tell you the story about them. It's kind of cool. So we were in Toronto. We're doing some fashion gigs out there. And one of my agents said, they would love to meet with you. They're coming up with a new line called George. And they want some of your import. Kind of like them pulling things out of me to help them grow their company. What a night. So there's going to be pictures of us that you're going to be able to see. So what I'm excited about with them is how different they were. And at the same time, one talked, the other one listened. The other one talked, the other one listened. It was a fun dinner. It was a fun experience. They really pulled so much out of me. They came up with a line. They wanted suggestions of colors, fabrics, styles, what they should do, what I felt like would be good for the American people, and a different way of them looking at it. The funny part is they had something to do with every piece, but they were not the main designers. So I had to work with, I think, 15 other designers that really put together the clothes, and Mary-Kate Ashley okayed them. You know, they had the final say. They were what we call in fashion business the designer. They did have a big team behind them. And the team is who I worked with. And what we try to figure out is what fabrics would not only be good for once, but could be washed, could be dry cleaned, it could last. But I'll give you some gossip. So we're sitting there. They didn't drink, but me and my husband did. So we started opening up and becoming friends. The funny part is, one of them, Mary, said that she would never get married. She doesn't see it happening. She feels like the devotion that she does with all her charity stuff, the fashion stuff, not so much, I don't think, the acting stuff. She felt like that was enough. The fun part is, she said to me, if I could meet somebody like you, but straight, and a little shorter, for whatever reason. I'm 6 feet tall. She wanted me maybe 5'9", 5'10". We were joking about it. But I think she had her, even that she thought she closed up the opportunity of getting in a relationship. I think that, obviously, as we know, because this is going back, I'm going to say 15 years ago. So, we all know that they have had many relationships. But what I wanted to say is that they're fashion designers, but they had a whole team behind them. And I have seamstresses behind me, but not another designer, just me. But they were different. Because that's not what they went, that's not what their life was based on before. So they were using people like me to get them out there. They had the name. They had the places that would carry their line, but they needed designers such as myself to help put together a fabulous line. I have nothing negative to say about either one of them, except when you think, well, you know what? I want to be a designer, but I don't do this, I don't draw, I don't this. Well, that's what you have people. That's what you have a staff. That's what you have people like me for. To get what's in your head on a piece of paper, on the table, and then on a sewing machine. So the fun part about them is they didn't drink. Me and my husband had enough for all of us. And I tried on probably 50 of their outfits, their men line for this, and put on everything to show them what they had to see on a regular body and how a designer thought we could make it better. I worked with them. I think I helped them I know I did. And they helped me because I never used their name to make me anything more than what I am. But the knowledge I gained from them, just from being with them, from helping them, has helped my Jimmylee Steinfeld line all the more. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about somebody else. He's hot. He's cute. I don't know if he's single now. But stay tuned. Okay, guys. The next one is tall, slim, handsome, Kiefer Sutherland. So what he hired me to do was make him an overcoat. So back then I did a lot of men and some women in clothing. Now I do all women and very little men in clothing. But I made him an overcoat. And the funny part is I'll give you some measurements. I remember them to this day. He was 41 in the shoulders, so he was about my size. But he had a smaller waist. He was like a 29 to a 30 waist. The jacket had to come in. I made him 6 pockets, 2 here. When you open up the jacket, there were 2 on the inside and 2 on the bottom. They were for whatever reason he wanted those pockets. That's what I did. We did more of a 3/4 length jacket. I call it bridge length. It's about in the middle of your calf. The fabric he used was like a wool gabardine, probably one of the best I carried. It had a French lapel that was straight. All this little stuff kind of explained to him what he was. And he was fabulous. And he, I had a cocktail with. Oh, let me tell you something. When you have a cocktail with me, Jimmy opens up. There's no hiding, there's no secrets. I'm an open book, babe. I don't know what it does. You get me something, we're going to be talking. He was a little bit more quiet. He was a lot more reserved. There wasn't a lot of info from him, except he told me how much and how fabulous his father was. But the important thing is that I grew some, strong connection with him just by making him his overcoat. So when you make celebrity people, you sign contracts, and most of the time you can't use anything to help you unless you're donating your service. Well, I don't donate services. We did some movie stuff, and I donated services just to be able to use that. And then I realized, you know what? I need the money. I was a growing designer. So when you're designing for famous people, if you're designing for celebrities, I did football players, when you're doing that, you have 2 options, my friend. You do it for free and you can use them, or you turn around and you get paid and you can only use the picture as a suggestion of what you do. That's the way that I went. So he was fabulous. He was fun to be with. It was a great experience. We're going to talk about other people, Aretha Franklin, Lenny Kravitz. I have many to talk about. But for today, I just wanted to give you a couple little people fabulous people that I had the opportunity to work with. One I helped with a fashion line, and one I just helped him look even better than what he did. So, guys, stay tuned. I really love you. Please watch all the segments. As a fashion designer, we are learning together how to make all this media stuff work. I need you. So give me comments, suggestions, give me anything that you can that can help me get to you better. And if I can help you with anything, please don't hesitate to ask. I love you. Fashion starts from within. Remember, beauty is true, but it has to be inside. You have to feel it. And other people will notice it, I promise you. Stay tuned for the next segment, and I love you. And please watch all the other stuff that we're doing. If you're not watching our TikTok, please watch our fan page on our Facebook and our Instagram, and of course our YouTube. I love you guys. Stay tuned for many more fun times. Okay, guys, for the tip of the day, Potato says, hello. This is my little angel. It's called Short Hair Exotic Beauty for me. His name is Potato. My kids named him. The tip of the day, when you're working with any celebrities, sports, TV, movies, they don't want to be treated any way different. So I treated them like they were my friends. So when I worked with Mary-Kate and Ashley, I turned around and I made them feel special. I let them know I was special too. And when I made clothes for Kiefer, I turned around and I, knew my stuff. He knew that. And I'm impressed in his family and where he came from and who he was. But I'm also was happy with myself. So I showed them just about equal gratitude as what he showed me. So when you're working with big celebrities or sports people, remember they're just people, just like me and you. So treat them the same. That's my little tip. Potato says hello. I say welcome and have a beautiful day. And remember, life, liberty, everything starts from the beauty within. And love yourself. Right, Potato? Have a great day, guys. God bless.